Hello everyone. In our previous video, we have just learned up to if-else statement in Python programming. Now, today we are going to learn about the elif statement, that is else if statement in Python programming. Let us start. First, for elif statement, let us elif statement in Python programming. At first we are declaring some variable as just taking integer variable, getting it from user, enter any integer variable. Enter any integer variable and just taking our if statement. If our variable is less than 100, then we just print out backslash n, provide us a new line, backslash n, print us this is if block and value is greater than 100. Now for another condition we use elif statement. If variable is greater than 100, then we just print out backslash n, this is elif block and value is this is just less than sign, so variable is less than, and over here variable is greater than 100. Now finally other condition is else if it is neither greater or nor is smaller, then it must be equal to the value. So backslash n, this is else block and the value is equal to 100. Yeah, now we are just running our code over here. Our code is running, loading over here. Yeah, enter any integer value. We are just equal to 100, then else block will get executed as the value is equal to 100. And similarly, if we just write less than 100, just write 99 here, 99. Okay, 99, then our if block get executed as the value is less than 100. This is about the if statement in Python, else if statement or else if keyword in Python programming. Now we are going to our next keyword, that is called for loop, or also for is a keyword. Yeah, keyword. Later on we will discuss in looping also about the for loop. Let us take create some list over here. Our list value consists of 1 should be 1, and then 1 plus 2 3, 3 plus 3 6, and then 10, and then 15. This all should be in a new line. Eh? Now we are checking for our result. Just running our code. Our code is running. Yeah, we got our desired result as we have expected, just like 1 3 6 10 and 15 over here. Yeah, I think you got a basic concept about the for keyword. Later on about the for loop and its working principle we will discuss in a looping chapter. Another loop is while loop. While loop. By using while loop, let us calculate the sum of n natural number. N natural number, just like 1 if n is 3, then 1 plus data input dim n is equals to 10. Hello. Now we are going to just now we are going to just uh, calculate the sum of n natural number over here. For this we are first setting the value of n and entering any value, integer value, entering any integer value from the user. Enter the value of n, and then we are just assessing the value of sum to 0, and then we are assessing another variable I is equals to 0, and then we are starting our loop. For this while loop, while the value of I is less than equals to n up to there, sum is equals to sum plus I. The value of sum is equals to sum plus I, then our sum value will be sum plus I, and we must increment the value of I, so I is equals to I plus 1 over here, and we are just printing the sum of n natural number is comma sum. Now we are just running our program. Our program is being run. A few seconds. Connecting. Now enter the value of n. We are entering our n value as. We are done with this, and just greet is a or we can input our name over here within a greet also, but is name we already have done it, so greet name. Now we are running our program. What happened? Let's check it. Enter your name. It's just running. Enter your name. My name is Saroj. I'm just writing my name, Saroj. Our console is not reaching over here, so we are just inputting it inside the function. That is a call by function. This should be the concept inside a function, so just entering over here. Now our program must run. Let us check. It's not running over here. Greet our function. Greet name. Just name is equals to, just going back as what previously we did. Name input to the function, and just greet over name. Just greet over the name. Let us run. We should get a greeting over here. Now we are just running our code. Let us see what happened. We just run it. Define your name, Saroj Bandari. Now we are entering over here. Hello Saroj Vandari, good morning. Now our greeting is just ready over here. For further clarification, let us define any word add function. Let us define an add function which adds the two value a comma b. Yeah, let us define a add function which adds the two value a and b. Now add is equals to a plus b, assessing add to a plus b, and then just printing it. Print the sum is over here. The sum is comma add, yeah, and then we are just calling our add function, closing our add function by comma 13, because we want to add 12 and 13 over here as in a function. After a function there must be a semicolon. Now we are running our program. Let us see what happened. 13 plus 12, yeah, run file. Yeah, run file, adding 13 and 12 over here. Def add return a plus b. Just return here retur and return a plus b, and then we can add it over here. Just running. Keyword syntax error, return can't be used over here. Just we are adding the function. So first let us initialize sum. Let us initialize sum whose value is 0, and then just over here sum is equals to a plus b, and then add function. The sum is comma sum sum. Now running. What happened? 12 plus 13, it must give us our result as a 25. Again it's not happening over here. Just adding a sum. We are not done with that. Let here you can see we have just created a defined a add number function just a and b function for addition, and then we have just created sum that is equals to a plus b, and we just return a value of sum because sum is our variable and it is not declared at first, so we are just returning the sum value. Yeah, so this is return value, and then we are printing the sum as a add number and taking a value of a as 12 and taking a value of b as 15. We are just going to print it out. Let us run our program. We just get a value 27, which is after adding a and b 12 and 15. This is what about how to add two numbers using the definition in Python over here. Yeah, now we are just we are done with adding number. Now we are just going to learn about class in Python programming. Class in Python. Let us create a class to store the employee detail information. Employee detail information. Yeah, let us create a class in order to display the employee detail information. Let us start over here. At first, let us just create some class of employee. Class of employee is now being created, and we are defining here init function, init function. Yeah, defining the init function, the employee self detail of employee over their name and age of the employee. Name and age of the employee. Yeah, just define up to there. Define init. Define just init one underscore what happened. Define init function. These special functions are declared by the underscore to underscore self dot name dot here. Now if we add self dot name is equals to name of the employee, and then self init position is to lecture. Yeah, init define init self name and age of an employee. Self dot name is equals to age and self dot age is equals to age. Defining the detail of an employee name over self dot name and employee age over self dot age. Here dot is a pointer. Yeah, this the parameter self me dot employee dot age as self employee. Yeah, so dot is the parameter, and we have our name over here as Sam and his age is 36. Now we are just running our program. What happened? Let us see. After running our program, we got our desired value employee detail, that is Sam, and employee name, that is Sam, and his age is 36. Let us individually discuss about this code in first creating a class as employee employee, and then we just define init function. We just define the init function with the self and employee's name and age. Yeah, employee name and age, and just enter to our function self dot name is equals to name of employee, and self dot age is to the age of the employee. Yeah, self dot age is to the age of the employee. Now we are just defining another. Yeah, define another employee's detail in order to print it over here self automatically, and then employee detail. Now we are printing over here print employee name employee employee name is equals to self dot name, because it is inside our self function. Yeah, also printing employee age to self dot name and employee age to self dot age over here. Yeah, name and age. Now we are just assessing emp imp as employee and his name is, let us suppose his name is Saroj and the age is 19. Then just employee dot detail, just ending our function. Yeah, at first we just created employee in a function. In order to address, we just address or take a variable, we just use a dot, that is a pointer in a Python. Dot is used the pointer and the Python. Self dot name, self is itself of one single function which is used in order to link these two functions. By the help of self we have linked here two functions. So self dot name is equals to name and self dot age is equals to age, means in this self dot name our name is stored over here, and in this self is dot age our age is stored over here, and we can recall them in order to print out them. And just we created an employee, which is our main function, employee class, and in this class we have just written this first as a name, since here is a name, and another 19 as a age, since at second there is a age. Yeah, and just closing our employee.detail file. This is detail, and just closing our employees this detail. Yeah, and just running our program. It will give us a result Saroj and age as a 19. Let us see Python console over here, employee.detail details. Saroj over here is 19, and then employee.details, and just self.name, just employee define a detail over here. Yeah, just like this we get a result Saroj and age as over there. Yeah, now we are just moving to our next keyword in Python. Our next keyword in Python is assert keyword, ASSERT, assert. This keyword is used in order to expectation check, EXCEPTION, check in Python. Yeah, let us take an example. We have a variable that, please wait. Yeah, now we have just use this a, which is used as a global variable inside by making it a local variable by using a keyword global. Yeah, a is equals to a plus 2. Since it is incremented by a is incremented by 2, our value must be 0 plus 2, that is 2. Over here we must get a result, both result as a 2. Yeah, just seeing our result. Yeah, we get our result as a 2. So by encountering the global keyword inside the function, then the local variable can be converted, a global variable can be converted into a local variable. That is a use of this keyword over there. Yeah, similarly there is a x keyword, ECX keyword, that is used in order to exit the function. Similarly there is a print keyword, print, print is also a built-in function which is used in order to display the result. Yeah, display the result just like we can use print and just display our result. And the result, this is also a keyword in Python. Print is also a keyword in Python, and our result will be displayed. Display our result inside the string will be displayed. We are familiar with the print. And then return, we have also used return, return keyword. Return keyword in Python is used if we haven't declared the variable but called at the middle of function, then it should be encountered. If any variable is not declared at the middle and then displayed at a middle or displayed only at the middle, then we just use a return keyword. Yeah, just like we used in a definition. Let us define some function, add function, which adds the value a comma b, and then we have sum, which is new for us, that adds the value a and b. We just missed semicolon over here. It just calculate the sum of a and b, and then we should return sum over here because it is just created inside the function and is the new variable. Sum is a new variable, and just we are returning the value of a sum, and then just ending up our add function by printing the sum is sum of digits digits is comma add function the value of a as 1 comma then the value of b as 3. Yeah, and then just ending of our add function where return keyword is encountered for which just declare the sum over here, and we will get our result by adding the two values. That is, by adding two values, we need to encounter our add function over here, a plus b, just defining sum and encountering the sum over here. Yeah, we just missed two things over there. I think we have just missed two things. So there is generating an error. After a sum there must be a semicolon over here for terminating it, and after a return keyword there is a semicolon in the structure. Let us see what happened. Something is missing over here, so we are just trying to recall it. 1 comma 15 राख्दै भइहाल्यो नि. Sum is add number that sum add 1 comma 8 हुनुपर्ने हो. Just running a program. Here 11 and 1 yield by running our, we have just run our program and we got a desired result 1 as a 1, 2 and 3 as our desired result over here. 1, 2 and 3. Since yield 1, 2 and 3, 1, 2 and 3 will get displayed. I have just already said, since yield declares the hangs functions implementation, has functions implementation hashtag, just writing a hashtags in other programming. Yeah, now we are done with all data types in Python. We might have missed some data types over here. Expect data types. It is a expect, expect, expect. We also use expect while using the assert, so we just wizard escape it, because expect is used in order to handle the error, in order to show the generation of error. In that code we have just shown how the error is generated and how it is shown, how expect keyword is used in programming. Yeah, so we are done with all the types of data types in Python programming. Thank you, keep watching us, very thankful for you.